Women will say, I want my husband to romance me, surprise me, make me laugh. She wants the relationship more positive. Most husbands, if you ask them, they just want it less negative. And so you have a misunderstanding here because even as some women are listening, are thinking, well, he may not have ill will, but he certainly doesn't make me feel special. And it could very well be he's got some serious problems. I don't know who your husband is. But if the last 10, 15, 20 years has been negative, when you're upset, you're always negative, he does not hear you or see you as saying to him, I need a strength that only you have that can bring healing and happiness to my life. That I'm coming at you because I need you to do something for me that only you can do. Instead, he thinks the message is, I want to point out to you again that you're failing me. The University of Washington said, when women are upset, the gestures of contempt are there. Her face sours, her eyes darken, the finger comes out, the scolding finger, hand on the hip, the sigh, and the word choice of contempt just rolls from her lips. Women have said they have to shut their mouth because the words are battering the back of their teeth to get out. But all of that is because she's trying to get a message through. I'm hurting. You've hurt my feelings. If you would just say, I'm sorry, I will be the happiest woman on the planet. But it doesn't get there because you don't understand what a man feels. There's nobody who talks to him like this. There's no one who has those gestures. So from a male standpoint, he just sees this as another opportunity. You're sending him a message that you can't stand who he is and he's failing you again. So how do two people of goodwill get through that misunderstanding? What is it that has to take place? Because some women are saying, well, I know he's not mean-spirited, but there's not a whole lot of romance. He's not surprising me. He's not making me laugh. Well, are you doing toward him what you did in courtship? And so we have to then back up and ask ourselves, do I have the power here to make a difference? And many people do not believe they do, which comes back to my response with my responsibility we'll address in just a moment. But we come to a point where we don't believe we have the power to motivate the other person. We don't have the power to energize them. We don't have the power to influence them. We don't have the power to get through our message because we've tried every which way, and every woman on the planet would listen to me. She said, well, I see why that sweet thing's reacting the way she is. He hurt her. And well, yeah, pink gets pink. But every man watching this, well, I'm glad I'm not married to that woman. And so what we have is an honest misunderstanding. The question on the table is whether or not I am willing as a woman listening to this, and if you got these outliers of men there, to take the first step to do something differently. And are you willing to risk that, even though in the short haul, it may result in a misunderstanding again? Or it could very well be that the person is thinking, what have you been drinking? What are you, what's going, and so they're fearful. You read another book and this is going to be short lived and this is manipulation, not motivation. And there is a suspicion based on the history. But if in the book, both Love and Respect, as well as Lightbulb Moments, I give scripts. And if you're willing to authentically apply these, because we've had thousands of emails from people saying, I had a light bulb moment, It really is as easy as I'm suggesting, given you're willing to apply it over a period of time, not just, well, I'll test out your theory, Emerson. No, 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 no. No, you've got to be an authentic human being who does this love offering, that you're truly giving this in an unconditional, caring way, with the hope that if this person has goodwill, as the time and weeks and months go by, they're going to respond. Why? Because you're meeting a need that only you can meet. And you got to be married to one bad dude and one bad dudess for him not to respond.